Happy little learners!
With balloons that lifted it into flight, red ones, blue ones, yellow and green, the silliest sight you've ever seen. He beeped the horn, toot toot, so proud, and floated gently above the crowd. He zipped past bees and giggling trees, and bounced on breezes with jelly beanies. He waved to birds and waved to bears, and did a loop-de-loop midair. His scarf flew back, his ears went zoom, he danced around a puffy plume. Then down he floated, soft and slow, landing in a field of marshmallow snow. Bunny grinned, let's ride again soon, and tied his car to the biggest balloon.
Happy little learners!
Little Miss Muffet climbed in her balloon, floating up, 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 up past the moon. The basket was bright with colors so grand, drifting softly above the land. She waved to clouds shaped like sheep, and soared through skies so wide and deep. The wind sang songs that tickled her cheek as she floated higher, playing hide and seek. Below, the trees looked tiny and small, while birds flew close, answering her call. And she saw castles made of candy and light, and stars twinkling in the daytime bright. Balloon danced on the soft, cool breeze, carrying Muffet with gentle ease. When she landed back on the ground so wide, she smiled and said, let's go for another ride.
Happy little learners!
Baba Black Sheep climbed on his tractor, ready to go on the big adventure factor. The engine roared with a friendly chug as he drove through fields with a happy hug. He passed bright flowers and buzzing bees, and waved hello to the tall oak trees. The tractor bumped over hills and mud, splashing through puddles with a big loud thud. He honked the horn, beep beep hooray, as the tractor rolled on a sunny day. He stopped by the barn for a quick snack, then bounced back on with a happy clack. The sun began setting, painting the sky. Baba Black Sheep gave a joyful sigh. Tomorrow we'll trek again, you'll see. My tractor and me as happy as can be.
Happy little learners!
Giggly Giraffe drove the ice cream van with sprinkles and cones for every fan. Her neck stretched tall to see the street where kids lined up for a chilly treat. She honked her horn, beep, 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 while scooping flavors cold and deep. Chocolate, strawberry, vanilla swirl, topped with sprinkles that made kids twirl. A scoop for Tim, a cone for Sue, and a funny dance from Giraffe too. She giggled loud with a wobbly grin as the ice cream van rolled with a spin. When the sun set low, she waved goodbye, promising treats as stars lit the sky. See you tomorrow, she laughed with glee. Best ice cream van you'll ever see. Giggly Giraffe drove the ice cream van with sprinkles and cones cones for every fan. Her neck stretched tall to see the street where kids lined up for a chili treat. She honked her horn, beep, 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 while scooping flavors cold and deep. Chocolate, strawberry, vanilla swirl, topped with sprinkles that made kids twirl. A scoop for Tim, a cone for Sue, and a funny dance from Giraffe too. She giggled loud with a wobbly grin as the ice cream van rolled with a spin. When the sun set low, she waved goodbye, promising treats as stars lit the sky. See you tomorrow, she laughed with glee. Best ice cream van you'll ever see.
Happy little learners!
Mary had a lamp, oh so bright, but today they skated with all their might. The lamb wore sneakers so cute and neat, and Mary pushed a skateboard down the street. They zoomed past houses fast and free, rolling together as happy as can be. The wheels went clack and the wind blew fast as they raced along, having a blast. Mary shouted, "Wee, let's go explore." The lamb bleated back, "I want more." They flipped over rails, did spins in the air. With Mary and the lamb there was no care. They rolled through puddles, splashed in the sun, laying giggling, having such fun. At the end of the day they slowed down to rest, Mary and her lamb both feeling their best. Skating tomorrow, Mary said with a smile. The mare had it eagerly, let's smile. The lamb nodded eagerly, let's go another mile. The lamb nodded eagerly, let's go another mile. Be let's doing her best.
Happy little learners!
Pony Patrol galloped through the street, dancing to the police car beat. Hooves went clip-clop, sirens went wee. Together they moved so fast and free. Officer Star rode shining white, with flashing lights so bold and bright. Pony pals helped keep the town safe, chasing trouble with hoof and wave. They rounded corners, zoomed past trees, with the neighs and whistles carried by the breeze. When a lost puppy began to stray, Pony Patrol saved the day. With a happy bark and a gentle neigh, the town cheered loud, hip hooray! Pony Patrol, brave and neat, keeps the beat on every street.
Happy little learners!
Llama pedals down the sunny lane, riding his bike with lemonade train. Bright yellow wheels and a jiggly bell, sweet lemon scent all around to smell. He sips a sip and waves hello to Butthead made his hello to butterflies dancing way down below. His basket jingles with lemony cheer, passing by friends who all draw near. Lemonade splashes with every turn, making giggles bubble and churn. Stops at the park, sets up his stand, serving cool drinks with a gentle hand. Kids sip happily in the shade, thankful for Llama's lemonade. With a big grin and sunny smile, Llama pedals off down the mile.
Happy little learners!
Captain Kangaroo in his submarine dives down deep where the waters gleam, with bubbles popping, the engines hum. Under the waves, adventures begun. Fishy friends wave, fins hello. Jellyfish glow with a gentle glow. The octopus plays a twisty tune, while crabs clap claws to a watery croon. captain sings with a splash and cheer. Come explore the ocean, far and near. Through coral castles, bright and grand, he steers the sub with a steady hand. The submarine climbs to the sunny shore, where seashells sparkle and seagulls soar. Captain Kangaroo's song fades away. See you next dive, another day.
Happy little learners!
Whizzy Wheels revved up his bright red car, ready to race near and far. The rainbow stretched across the sky, a colorful track for him to fly. Zooming past clouds of cotton white, he raced the sun chasing the light. With tires spinning fast and free, Whizzy Wheels smiled with glee. The finish line glowed like a shiny bow, where happy cheers began to grow. Whizzy Wheels crossed with a joyful cheer. Whizzy Wheels crossed with a joyful cheer. Let's race again next year, my dear. Under the rainbow's brilliant gleam, they dreamed together their fastest dream.
Happy little learners!
Farmer Joe had a cow named Belle, who danced so well you'd never tell. While other cows just ate their hay, Belle would twirl the night away. She'd tap her hooves and spin with grace, a big wide smile upon her face. Joe played his fiddle by the barn, and Belle would dance across the farm. The pigs all clapped, the hens would cheer. Her dancing drew crowds far and near. People came from miles around to see the cow who'd leave the ground. She'd leap and twist and take a bow, the famous star Joe's dancing cow. Now every night when stars appear, you'll hear the crowd all laugh and cheer.
Happy little learners!
Baker boy, bake a cake so sweet, with sugar spatter soften. Stir it up now, make it quick. Crack the eggs and pour the cream. Whisk it till it starts to gleam. Add some berries, red and blue, and don't forget the frosting too. He hums a tune and spins around. His oven makes a cozy sound. The kitchen smells like heaven's door, with sprinkles spilling on the floor. Sets it down on a silver tray, cake so sweet it steals the day. A town that read from street to street, cage to street to street. The town lines up from street to street for Baker Boy's delicious treat.
Happy little learners!
Ring around the rainbow roses, petals soft and shining poses, red and violet, gold and blue. one holds a drop of dew. They bloom beneath the sky so wide, where sun and rainbows gently slide. Children dance in circles tied, spinning colors into light. Whispers float on scented air, magic blooming everywhere. Each rose glows with secret powers, hiding dreams in leafy towers. Ring around, now close your eyes, make a wish beneath the sky. For rainbow roses love to hear the hopes we hold so bright and clear.
Happy little learners!
Bess Piggy went to the jelly store, sniffed the jars and squealed for more. Strawberry, grape, and apple pie, jelly stacked up way too high. She licked her lips and grabbed a spoon, started humming a jelly tune. The clerk said, "Piggy, not so fast, those jars are meant to last." Piggy giggled, danced around, tasting jelly by the pound. She dipped in peach, then cherry red, and jelly dripped on top her head. She finally bought one jar or four, then skipped right out the jelly store. Now every week she can't ignore the sweet, sweet call of the jelly store.
Happy little learners!
Twinkle, twinkle, star so high, built an airplane to soar the sky. Not just a sparkle in the night, now she zooms with engines bright. Her wings were silver, her nose was gold. She flew through clouds both soft and cold, past the moon and comets fast. She waved to rockets as they passed. She did a loop, then spun around, with stardust sprinkling to the ground. Planets cheered as she flew near, singing songs the stars could hear. She zoomed by Earth with a flash of light, painting the sky with colors so bright, then landed gently on a cloud of white. Twinkle, twinkle's magical flight. Now every night, if you look just right, you'll see her zoom through the starry night.
Happy little learners!
Little Bo Peep had lost her sheep, but this time they didn't just wander or sleep. They zoomed through the sky, way up high, in helicopters buzzing across the sky. Each sheep had wings and spinning blades, wearing goggles and colorful shades. They looped and twirled above the trees, dancing on clouds in the softest breeze. Bo Peep looked up with a wide-eyed stare. "My sheep can fly," she cried in the air. She called, "Come down," but they flew around, doing flips and tricks without a sound. They landed at last with a gentle thud, covered in sparkles and specks of mud. Bo Peep just laughed, what a sight to see, flying sheep coming home to me. From that day on, wherever they'd go, they flew through the sky, not walked below.
Happy little learners!
The itsy bitsy spider got a shiny red bike with a tiny bell and wheels just right. He strapped on a helmet snug and neat and pedaled quickly with 8 tiny feet. Down the garden path he raced with cheer, zooming past flowers and a sleepy deer. He zipped by bees and butterflies too, waving his legs as he shouted, "Woo-hoo!" He climbed up hills with all his might, then whooshed back down. What a sight! He jumped, a pebble flew through the air and landed safely without a care. He stopped for a snack by a toadstool shade, drinking dewdrop juice freshly made. With the sun going down, he pedaled back slow through the tall green grass with the sunset glow. Back to his web he gave a big cheer. What a ride! Let's do it again next year.
Happy little learners!
Old King Cole loved a grand parade, so he called his friends to join the parade. They climbed aboard the royal bus, waving flags and making a fuss. The bus was bright with shining gold, with trumpets blowing loud and bold. Old King Cole wore his crown so fine, singing songs with a joyful rhyme. The jester danced and the fiddlers played, while the royal bus rolled through the glade. They passed the castle, the trees and park, cheered by children from dawn till dark. And the bus went bump over hills and street, the royal drums keeping the beat. At the end of the day, they took a bow. Old King Cole smiled, a happy crowd now. A happy crowd now.
Happy little learners!
One bright day, with skies so blue, I met Digger Dog, his hat askew. He barked, "Let's go on a wild old ride." I climbed aboard with eyes open wide. His digger roared, and off we sped, over hills and flower beds. We bounced through puddles, mud flew high. He spun in circles, oh my, oh my. A flock of ducks we soon ride past, then circled back. Digger Dog dug up a squeaky shoe and shouted, "Treasure just for you." The worm with tiny socks and danced around some rainbow rocks. When the sun began to dip down low, we waved goodbye, real sad to go. But Digger Dog winked with a muddy paw. Tomorrow, he barked, we'll ride once more.
Happy little learners!
Zoom, zoom, zebra, wild and fast, raced through the jungle, never last. In his jeep of jungle green, he zipped past monkeys, quick and keen. Banana peels flew through the air, a parrot squawked, "Hey, drive with care." He zoomed by snakes in a twisty pile and waved to hippos the friendly smile. Through vines and puddles splash and spin, with tiger tails just flapping in. He bounced on rocks, then beeped his horn at a sleepy lion who gave a yawn. The jeep jumped logs, then flew off a bump, landing with a jungle thumpity-thump. At sunset's glow, he slowed with a cheer. Same time tomorrow, I'll meet you here. Back to his web, he gave a big cheer. What a ride! Let's do it again next year. Now every night, if you look just right, you'll see her zoom through the starry night. Jack Gang gave a cheer. The choo-choo train was the best all year.
Happy little learners!
Morning light started his tractor shiny and bright. He strummed his banjo, gave a grin. Let's make music, hop right in. The chickens clucked in peep-peep beats, while cows moved bass with dancing feet. The pigs went oink in harmony, a barnyard band in perfect key. The tractor rolled past corn so high, with melodies floating to the sky. Finn sang loud with the haystack hat, even the scarecrow tapped and sat. The sheep went by with a country twang, as Farmer Finn let his banjo rang. When the sun dipped low and stars came through, the field still hummed with the tractor too.
Happy little learners!
Hooey, hooey, hooey! I climbed aboard with a happy cheer. The rocket bus gave a roaring whirring in my ear. Captain Floof had stars on her hat, and her co-pilot a moon-chewing cat. We zoomed through clouds shaped like cake and pie, past giggling comets zooming by. The sky turned pink, the stars danced round, on our way to Rainbow Town. The bus went whoosh through a candy mist, where we made a stop on a gumdrop twist. Unicorns waved from cotton skies, as glitter train zoomed in surprise. We bounced the clouds that played a tune, and juggled stars with a dancing spoon. And Floof declared with a joyful shout, next stop, Dreamland blasting out.
Happy little learners!
Humpty Dumpty hopped in his car, excited to drive, he'd go so far. He started the engine with a happy cheer, but the road ahead was bumpy. Oh dear. Bump, thud, wham, the car shook so tight. Humpty's hat flew off, but he held on right. The wheels spun fast on the twisty road. Humpty bounced up high, then down it slowed. Through puddles and mud, the car did slide. Humpty Dumpty grinned with arms open wide. The car went squeak and screech on the turns, but Humpty just laughed, his excitement burns. Over the hills and under the trees, the bumpy ride was a fun stop. Humpty jumped out with a happy hop. Next time he said, I'll drive real slow. But today was fun, that much I know.
Happy little learners!
Turtle wore a captain's hat. His little tugboat's proud and fat. He honked his horn, toot toot with cheer, leading the parade of boats near and dear. The boats all danced on the wavy sea, with dolphins singing joyfully. Crabs waved claws from the sandy shore, and seagulls squawked a cheerful encore. The tugboats tugged with all their might under the sun so warm and bright. Toot toot turtle smiled wide and grand, the best parade in all the land. As stars twinkle and night came near, toot toot turtle gave a cheer. Thanks for joining our tugboat spree. See you again on the sparkling sea.
Happy little learners!
Splash, she scooter zoomed my way, beeping bright on a rainy day. Hop on, quick it gave a beep. We'll wake the puddles from their sleep. We zoomed through drops that danced and flew, past ducks in boots and frogs in blue. Each puddle gave a mighty splat. We laughed so hard we soaked my hat. A rainbow popped above the trees. The breeze sang songs in whistly wings. We jumped a puddle 10 feet wide. I whooped with joy and held on tight. A snail waved slow from a mushroom seat, while Splashy twirled on super speed feet. With one last jump and a soggy spin, we splashed back home with a puddly grin. Skating tomorrow, Mary said with a smile. The lamb nodded eagerly. Let's go another mile.
Happy little learners!
Jack and Jill went out one day to ride the choo-choo far away. They wore striped hats and big wide grins, ready for fun as the ride begins. The train went chugga-chugga loud and proud, steam puffed up in a snowy cloud. They waved to cows and bouncing sheep, and zoomed past hills that were high and steep. Through tunnels dark and bridges tall, Jack held his hat so it wouldn't fall. Jill laughed loud as the whistle blew. It sang and off they flew. They shared a snack and sang a tune while passing fields of flowers in bloom. It sang and off they flew. The train slowed down at the end of the ride with happy hearts and stars in their eyes. Let's ride again, Jack gave a cheer. The choo-choo train was the best all year.
Happy little learners!
Sir Honks-a-Lot wore a velvet hat with golden boots and a feather cravat. He pulled the carriage through the town with a noble honk and a waddly frown. The king would wave, the queen would cheer as honks paraded far and near. He'd strut with pride down cobblestone like royalty upon a throne. He'd bow to my mice in tiny shoes and danced with ducks to royal blues. He saved a crown that flew away and caught it mid-air in grand display. The people clapped with all their might. 3 honks for honks rang through the night. With the wings held high and chest puffed wide, he honked. Good night with royal pride.
Happy little learners!
Fire truck Freddy, shiny and red, zoomed from the station, lights up ahead. The siren sang, wee-oo, loud, as smoke swirled up in a fluffy cloud. A kitten meowed from a tall green tree. Hang on tight, I'll rescue thee. With hoses ready and ladders high, Freddy reached right to the sky. Brave firefighter Flo gave a steady cheer. We're here to help, no need to fear. The fire fizzled with a steamy hiss. Then Freddy got a thank you kiss. The puppy clapped, the crowd all cheered. The streets rang out with joy and fear cleared. Fairer beamed with pride so bright. Helping is my greatest might. But Digger Dog winked with a muddy paw. Tomorrow, he barked, we'll ride once more. From that day on, wherever they go, they flew through the sky, not walk below. Next time, he said, I'll drive real slow. But today was fun, that much I know.
Happy little learners!
Rainy rain, come back another day. The skies are gray, the world is dull and gray. My boots are soaked, my coat is clinging tight. The sun is hiding, fleeing from the light. Puddles bloom where flowers ought to be. Children sigh, their kite stuck in a tree. The swing is still, the grass too wet to play. Oh, rainy rain, please wash yourself away. Whispered songs against my window pane. You've danced on roofs and tapped on every train. We've heard your tales, your lullabies and moans. Now let us hear the laughter, not the drone. We crave the gold of sunlight on our skin.
Happy little learners!
Hickory dickory dock, a mouse zoomed fast around the clock. He hopped on his scooter, shiny and red, racing so quickly his feet barely sped. Tick-tock went the big clock's chime, while the mouse raced fast, beating time. He zipped past cats and jumped over logs, scooting round frogs and busy dogs. Up the hill and down the slide, the mouse held tight, enjoying the ride. His scooter went vroom with a speedy sound as he raced all around the playground ground. The clock struck 12, the mouse gave a cheer. I'm the fastest racer, far and near. With a happy grin and a speedy cheer, Hickory dickory dock rode with